This thing on? Hello guys, I am Michael from the Theological Hour, and I'm going to be talking about Jesus, and how some people in the world would love to dispute me on this fact that is pretty much indisputable. It's indisputable. It is the truth of all theology. It is that when Jesus of Nazareth was going about his business, proselytizing and converting Jews to his new way of Judaism, that he frequently and I must say quite emphatically ate the substance that we know today as bread. Of course, back then they didn't call it bread. They called it, in their native tongue of Judea, and that's what it sounds like. Hebrew is all about using the back of your throat and just making those guttural noises for some reason. So bread is always pronounced as so they just what they do to make this bread is they go into some silos that they built out of their Jew accessories, and then they cram a bunch of soap in there. Yep. They just cram a shitload of soap into a big old silo. I'm not sure what are you not understanding about this, audience. No, I'm not taking your calls right now. I am not taking any calls. Audience, what are you disputing about this? That they take a silo they've built out of mud and clay and all kinds of shillings and other Jewish things, and then they cram a bunch of soap down in that son of a bitch. And that's the first step, actually, they take in this process. Next, they fill the silo up with grain and reeds and other little plants, and they seal it off. And then they have a bunch of big old birds, which in their native tongue are known as Kabeebles. And these giant Kabeebles come, and they start stamping all over that silo, ruining the good work of these people, just ruining their life's work to make bread so that Jesus may one day consume it and then make his followers symbolically consume it. In Protestantism, and of course in Catholicism, it is not symbolic but true, transubstantiated flesh. So they make you eat it through that process. See, so it's a three-step process of some sort. So anyways, so these Kabeebles come and they're stamping all over the silo. The Jews are crying about this travesty that's unfolded before them. It's hapless to do anything about it, just stuck in an eternal state of questioning, not just why the bread was destroyed by Kabeeble, but everything. They question everything about their life and their choices, where they've ended up, and where they're going. There's the black crumbling void they see before their eyes, constantly just crumbling everywhere as their hopes and dreams just tumble down the old road. So, yeah. So the bread gets crushed, and the Jews gather up their broken dreams, and remember they're crying, and their watery tears with the salty desert sand just mixed together, just mix all that shit up, and then they put it in the oven, and you got bread, and then Jesus making some of that bread. So what I'm trying to say here, folks, is that is a historical fact. No one is disputing the fact that Jesus ate bread. There's no one's disputing this. It's an undisputable. Sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. Indisputable fact that he indeed would invoke the powers that be and just consume that bread. So I'll see you next time. This is the Theological Hour with Mike Fine.